Hi, welcome to Deep Work Fast. I'm glad you could take a few minutes to be with me. I promise this will be under 20 minutes. Some of you asked for less than that. Let me give it a try. Also, two people asked questions, so I'm going to start there. One, yes, we still have ARIA Consulting, so no, this isn't my day job yet. I still spend all day, every day with leaders and their teams, which gives me a front row seat to witness not only work-related dissatisfaction, but people who are just struggling all over the place. So the reason we're doing Deep Work Fast, if it's not obvious to you, is I can't wait. We can't wait collectively for people to have some job pay for coaching. We can't. That's going to be impossible. That will never happen. That each person, all of you, and all the people you know, they're not going to have that work paying for coaching. Work doesn't pay for therapy. So whatever. If we're waiting for someone else to give permission or do that work, that's not going to happen. So we're doing these lives. We're dropping a lot of blogs. If you haven't looked at the blogs yet, I do it for Forbes. We have it on our website, avi.me. We also have it on Medium. They're more like worksheets because deep work fast. I want to give you the stuff so that if you're ready, you can start doing the work. If you need help, you can always come back and ask for help and we'll find you someone. But I want you to be able to do it. Hopefully that answers your question. Second one is people are like, why am I using the word yummy? So let's get today started. The word yummy is my version of what other people might call mojo or juicy or I don't know. It's the opposite, everybody, of what I hear literally all day, every day from friends, from clients. Like everybody you talk to, there's that nagging dissatisfaction. And sometimes it's, I'm bored. Sometimes it's, I end every day, start every day, and it's like that hamster wheel, right? Like it just feels mundane or it feels like it's just, that's all there is. That is the opposite of yummy, right? Yummy is us. Thanks, Eugenie. Love yummy. To me, it's real. I just want to say to everybody, find your own word. So hopefully this will compel you to stand back the way I did a number of years ago and said, time out. I want more moments in my life where I feel good. Like I want to be with those people more. I want to do that more. I want my work life to feel less kind of sterile and just going from back to back to back Zoom meetings or meetings or getting on a plane and flying somewhere transactionally and not ever experiencing the cities I was going to. That was dumb. Not just not yummy, right? Get there, go to the hotel, get up, go to the meeting, get back on a plane, come back home, that whole thing. And many of us were used to doing that. For some people, that was fine. I think for a lot of people right now, that's not okay anymore. And I'm glad. So today is about that. I want to help you push past whatever's not feeling right anymore. And I want to acknowledge something because, like I said, I spend most of my time still with people where I'm coaching them in the context of their job, either a leader or a team. And often we get into the conversation, specifically now, that their job, their workplace, maybe their whole company, maybe their whole industry. I want you to think about yourself. Like it's not the same as it was before. And I don't think we're going back. Many of you might have heard me say that before. I hope you're hearing it from a lot of sources, right? The new normal, whatever this is that we're creating at the moment, and that's the important part, right? We're not in a stuck state. We are in transition. Sometimes I call it the messy middle, where we're trying to figure out, okay, in a post-pandemic world where we had 2 years and we all experienced a different reality in some way. Well, we've got to figure out, like, how do we get to a life that we want, not trying to go backwards, right? So, and I bring this up because that's why I start with yummy. I want you to not stay in the stuck emotion. And I was with a leader yesterday who was talking to me about the fact that before the pandemic, the way he and his organization did their part of the process was really, really different. And now that has changed. They can't travel as much. They can't do as much in person. There's a whole bunch of things that are potentially never going to go back And so if you're one of those people and you were used to before, even if you didn't love it, and so now there's like anything from insecurity to, like I said, maybe you're bored. Maybe you're just like, I felt confident before. I knew how to do this a certain way. And now I've got all this new technology. I've got new expectations. My team is distributed. I don't know how to participate. It doesn't feel right. I know a lot of people don't get the same yummy juice from all this kind of Zoom videoing that you did when it was in person. So if that's you, whatever part of this story, I want to make it okay. I want to say to you that you don't need to struggle or stay in that, like I said, that kind of stuck. Someone said to me yesterday, it just feels stagnant. And I had to remind that person that they've been saying that about their job for about 15 years. So I don't want you to stay there anymore. You don't have to stay in there anymore. But if you stay there, your brain is going to try and solve this like a problem. And if we stay in our left brain solving this like a problem, most likely it's going to feel like a slog, like it's going to feel slow because our left brain works that way, like it's linear and it wants to take a step by step by step. So if you're struggling with making change or even trying to imagine that change, if you stay there, you're probably going to keep that stuck feeling or that stagnant feeling or that bored feeling because that is going to keep telling you go one step, two step like that. And if you can't even take the first step, that's what stuck is. So I'm saying let's do something different. Let's get out of our head and into our heart because that's where yummy, juicy, fun, good, all of those things live. If this feels triggering to you, I've been there. I want to tell you, I had a really hard time getting to yummy. It's one of the reasons why I'm not giving it up and I'm bringing it to you because if I can do it, I know that you can do it. And part of it, right, is you allowing yourself and being super duper honest with yourself about what actually feels good. Now, if you can go to the most extreme of that, that's why I call it yummy. If you can go to the extreme, it might be only a few things. And I would love for you to not anchor into alcohol or drugs or externally induced good feelings. I want you to, like I said, anchor into what your heart loves, right? So do you love spending time with your kids? Are there certain things that you love to do when you're cooking? Do you like dance around the kitchen? I kind of do that. It's a mess, but it feels great to be doing that. And so I want you to be honest with yourself about what feels good. In that process, you might also have to grieve things that used to feel good, but they don't anymore. And if that comes up, that's all right. Just experience it all from your heart, not trying to solve it like a problem in your brain. So this week, this is my big push for you. I think that's a lot. So I don't want to overthink it and I don't want to give you too many steps because, like I said, I don't want this to be super linear. I don't want this to be like strategic planning or goal setting, everybody. I want you to be real with yourself about the feelings that you're having. And like I said, instead of staying in this trying to solve the problem ones, get to the good stuff. And if you don't know where to start, check out my blog because it does have suggestions. But let me just say this to you. If you don't know where to start, the best way to do this is actually go have fun. Let me say that again. Like, stop watching TV maybe one night or searching the internet or whatever you do when you spend time and it maybe is that numb time for you or rest down time. And instead, go take a cooking class or get some friends and go out to dinner. I mean, the friends that you almost pee your pants and you're laughing and your face hurts, like really seek fun and joy. And Julia, I love this. I would call that an artist date. Yes. Eugenie, that's you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. An artist date, a creative date. I met a couple recently, by the way, that their date nights they rotate their date night theme. And so sometimes they go and they do something creative together, like take a pottery class with the wheel. But every time they go out, they don't just default to dinner or whatever the normal things used to be. So shake it up for yourself a little bit. Give yourself time to do this. This is not strategic planning, right? Like I said, this is not a check off the box. I am saying get into your feels. And if you don't like that, again, that's all right. Find some fun with people that you love. And then do some of the exercises I have in the blog that are made for deep work fast, and keep coming back because we're going to build on this every week. I know that you can do this. I know that you can do this, and I want to help you do it. So I'm gonna meet the goal because someone asked me to make this less than 20 minutes. I'm gonna do it less than 12 minutes, winning, and leave you here and say I'm thrilled that you decided to join me. I'm going to be relentless about being here every Wednesday live. I'm going to be relentless about dropping blogs and tools that can help you because I want you to stop settling, stop playing small, stop being on the hamster wheel, right? You only have so much time. I don't even know what that is, but let's together make it worth it. Okay. So let's do this. Go get yummy. Bye.